Let's talk about circulation. Our blood cycles through our bodies about 3 times per minute at rest. The mechanical energy for the blood flowing through the circuit is provided by the heart pump. For the blood to supply all the organs in our body, pressure is required to keep it moving forward. With rest, the blood pressure is lower. With work, like lifting heavy objects, the blood pressure goes up. The higher the blood pressure in the system, the more work must be done by the heart. Notice that the blood supply is first conducted to our brain and organs through the central artery called the aorta. The aorta first gives off branches through the neck to the brain. After descending through the thorax into the abdomen, it gives supply to the kidneys, liver, stomach, intestines, and others. If you want to understand how well the blood supply is to the brain and organs, the qualities of the aorta are all important. In health, the aorta is flexible and elastic. It acts as a flexible cushion between the squeezing heart and the organs it supplies with blood flow. The flexible aorta allows this blood to flow smoothly forward into the organs, through even the smallest vessels called capillaries. In health, this smooth blood flow allows for good exchange of oxygen, nutrients, and wastes, and keeps the organs in optimal health. Traditionally, doctors have measured blood pressure in the upper arm, giving 2 numbers, the systolic, or highest, and diastolic, or lowest pressure. This is simple, but gives less information about how healthy the aorta is. If we were able to see the continuous shape of the pressure wave in the aorta, we would know a lot more about the health of blood flow to our organs. For the past 50 years, researchers have worked to create a safe, non-invasive way to get at these numbers. The Vicorder is one of the resulting technologies. With the Vicorder, we can see how fast the blood in the aorta is moving, and thus how stiff the aorta has become. We can see how the pulse wave of pressure is shaped and timed, which affects how efficiently the heart can pump, how hard it must work. We can see how healthy the inner lining of our arteries are, which is called endothelial function. We can see the quality of blood flow in our smallest capillaries, giving us another indicator of the health of the miniature vessels in our kidneys and brain, for instance. The things which most harm the aorta's health are elevated blood sugar levels, chronic inflammation, and chronically elevated blood pressure. An appointment to be checked with the Vicorder requires one to rest for about 10 minutes before the test. Depending on the person, the Vicorder will be used in different ways to learn more about their arterial health. Once we know a person has problems in any of these areas, we can make ongoing monitoring of the conditions. We can check blood sugar or hemoglobin A1C for people with diabetes. Chronic inflammation can be measured by looking at C-reactive protein level from blood. And we can check blood pressure over time. A person can adopt a healthier lifestyle along with medical treatments if needed to reverse these processes. The good news is that they are reversible to some extent, giving us hope of better health if we make the effort. The testing can be repeated later to look for improvements as a person attempts to correct any underlying problems. Also, other tests, such as ultrasound, might be undertaken to better understand an individual's situation.